I think it's good that he was found guilty so people would know that it's not free range killing on black people. It's a good thing that he was found guilty, man. But in the same token, it's not changing much. I mean, yet and still, what needs to happen is the police officers need to not be police. Talking about gun restrictions, they're the ones that need the guns taken from them. They got tasers, they got everything they need to subdue a situation. They don't need lethal force on the streets. And then they would really truly be serving and protecting. I don't think they need to be defunded. What I think needs to happen is police working in the area shouldn't be coming from another area policing the community that they don't live in. Because they come from another area. I was in a situation one time, a bunch of police officers, I was in Gary. None of them from Gary. And I can see that none of them from Gary. And they're acting like they not dealing with people at the time. They're acting like they're dealing with cattle, you know? Like they came to a foreign country or something. If you're not comfortable, that's why they're so nervous and ready to shoot people, because they're not comfortable in the neighborhood they're in. Police shouldn't have guns. They got what they need to subdue a situation, and if they didn't have lethal force on them, then they would truly probably start serving and protecting versus harassing and taking lives, you know? Other communities, well, I mean, let me not say other communities, let me say it what's real. White communities, I seriously doubt that they are, it's a police officer in that community that's not from that community, you know? If they're policing there, they live there. And here, they do whatever they want to do.
It's a sad world that we have to be happy about an awful man going to prison, but that's what has to be. I mean, it's dreadful that people can just be killed right on the sidewalk. I'm sad to say that I'm happy that he's going to prison. He deserves it.
When he said mama and he was calling mother, 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 he was calling for a praying black woman to get up and start praying for her black children, her black sons. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And I'm very satisfied with it. Very confident that President Biden and Kamala Harris, Vice President Harris are going to do what they're supposed to do. And I believe we're going to end up with a better country. I really do. I believe we're going to come out on top with this one. You know, I have grandsons, and I pray for them on a daily basis. And I pray for other sons, other mothers' sons. Yes. And I pray for white sons. We got to come together. We got to come as one. If we don't, we're going to go down as fools.
You know, this is a pivotal moment for America because a bad apple, not the police department, but a bad apple in their core was removed justifiably. What he did went against everything they were taught and trained not to do. And I applaud the jury, the fantastic prosecution team, and we should go forward because we all want a better America. End of story.
I just think it's great that they got it resolved and hopefully everything remains peaceful. And I'm glad they finally did something about the situation.